I asked a simple fucking question. And he snaps off. I asked him, Michael Sr., the father, what does the middle child want to eat for breakfast? Because she was sitting at the kitchen table for a good 10 minutes, not eating anything, not asking for anything that she wants to eat. I'm used to her already, eating her breakfast, or at least preparing her breakfast to eat her breakfast. Because her father will help her with that. Because he's the one that knows where the foods are, what foods they like. I mean, I know what she likes, but I'm usually in the room getting my clothes on, getting his backpack ready, getting his coat ready, setting up to put on his socks and shoes and shit like that. My son, Junior, having autism. He can zip up his coat, but I have to, So the father helps the middle child get breakfast ready, tell her when to go in her room, how long she can have in her room before she needs to put her clothes on or whatever. By the time I come back in, it's time for her to brush her teeth and whatnot. But now nobody's going to school. I told you why Junior's staying home, because he has his fever or whatnot. But now Mackenzie's staying home because she has a stuffy nose. But she was good enough that she could go to school. But he feels like he was telling her that she could go to school to shut me up, to have sympathy for Junior staying home. She would go stay home. But he said to her to go to school so that I wouldn't have an attitude and I wouldn't be talking under my breath. Like, I asked him about her breakfast because that's usually what the routine is. He does their breakfast since I don't cook that good. But he wants to be all upset and cursing me out and like being physical and shit and say it's my problem. I cause it. Like, he's the one that does everything. No, I'm the one that's doing everything. He doesn't participate until I feel like I'm going to crash out and spaz out. I walked from the house to the stop sign so I could tell you guys. It's only like 55 degrees outside. It's going to be like 58 later on today. But I don't want to put this on the vlog or whatever, but this is what I'm going through, and this is my daily life, and this is my part on it. I can't say it to them because they spaz out whenever I get ready to talk. I can't ask a simple question. I don't try to plan things because, for one, Junior has autism, and a lot of places don't accept his loudness, don't accept his random quirks, And we never have the right amount of money to do shit like that anyway. For real. Let's get to the bottom of it. And plus, I don't like hanging around them because they don't like me. They tolerate me. I stay in the house and try to keep a unit so that the day can go smoothly for whatever happens in between getting ready for school. Doctor visits that I need a car. Because nothing can happen in Decatur. We end up having to go to Springfield for most of their appointments. That means car. That means Uber. Or medical assisted ride or something. Yes, he cooks. Yes, he might take out the trash. Which just started recently. He used to take out the trash in Chicago too. But on work days, if I'm doing the cleaning and the garbage van would get full, I would take out the trash to the backyard. Like, I'm gonna also walk down to that corner. Oh, you can't see it. Let me push this way. This is what today's video has to be now, because I did nothing for the kids. Well, I didn't do the girls' hair, both of my girls' hair, because as you can see, I'm not good with hair. So Angie used to do Michaela's hair. I started off in the beginning doing Mackenzie's hair, but now that she's 10 or she's 11, sometimes we would take her to a shop because she would want a silk press. Sometimes we would take her to one of my cousins' house that know how to braid if she wanted braids, like added hair type braids. Who paid for that? Not him. He would put half on it if I didn't have enough on my junior Social Security money that I received. I would put half and he would put half. That way we could have money left for food and shit. It's not him. I'm doing a chunk of most of the problems. It's not them. Ruby would drive me to and from the grocery store or some of the medical visits, because sometimes I would use my medical card. I don't even have medical insurance anymore or Link anymore, because now Mike works from home, he gets paid. They figured that shit out, and they saying he makes too much, like when it's nothing. Like $300 maybe at by the end of the week, maybe. I don't like looking like a dum-dum having to talk to my phone, tell you people that don't live around me what's going on, but the people that I live with don't give a shit about what I'm doing. But they're doing the same, they're living in the same situation, and they have the same frustration and whatever, but mine amps up even more because I have the anxiety, which I'm not allowed to have. That's that. Or they have it too, and whatever, but they bury it. They don't like to speak on it. At least not to me or around me. Yesterday, as we was here for church, no, Saturday, she's like, you telling Kitty that she should go to church with her. And I'm like, that's not for us. She's like, what do you mean that's not for us? Like, it's not for us. They don't accept the way we live. They don't. Listen, I know you guys probably getting tired of me saying that my son has autism, and look at the color. See my skin? It's not white. Okay? Brown. Different shades of brown people, like me, or maybe even Spanish people, get treated a certain way when it comes to how to follow rules, how to go a certain path. He's a male. My son, this color, with autism. Like, put it all together. See how stressful I feel like my life is. Just with that. Just with that. Then my middle child, brown. Her hair, It's a job. The moisturizing equipment, like detangling sprays and pink lotion and the correct brush and the correct comb that you have to get the job done, or go to a shop that doesn't really know how to do it, even though it's a school they're teaching them how to do it and everything. Still, you have to have in your ability, you have to know how to do it before you do it. That's not a learning process. Either you're born with that skill to know how to do hair, or you don't. Some people can pick it up by watching multiple videos, but most can't. Some people go to the schools for college, like beautician, whatever you call it, and learn it while they have their aide next to them and learn it, but some don't. That's a task you have to be born with. So if I have to ask Auntie to do it for me, so it's not that much of a price tag, funds, okay. That doesn't mean I don't want to do it. I can't. I mean, I never did it. Like, everything that Junior has accomplished is because I helped him with it. I guided him through it. People that already watched my previous channels are already on this channel and everything like that know what I had to go through to get him to brush his teeth, to get him to use the bathroom, to go around the city. No, I didn't go around, but I picked his school. I call his bus when he's sick and he has to not be picked up because his bus is an IEP bus. I fill out the forms for their school buses and have to remember the address. Me. But I do nothing? Really? Okay. Be serious. The birds are out. But you think I want to live where I'm at? You feel like I'm comfortable where I am? No. I came to them when I was 18 and I had Kayla when I was 19. Families started building, family in quotations, because I wanted to get away from the family I was born with. I was, basically trapped there as well. Like, my dad pops in every now and again now that we're adults and he has grandchildren and he wants to be involved in their life. But he has his own life. He does more for his other grandkids than he does mine because I don't open up. This is why I don't open up, because I don't want to share this. Plus, his grandson, his one and only true blood grandson, has issues. And you also have to ease him into situations with new people because of his issues. So I have to get over my pride and hurt, actually, not physical, done to me issues. See, my dad, he wasn't in my life when I was a kid. he actually caused most of the shit that I'm going through now. The way my brain works. But he wants me to let his grandkids spend the night over. It can't just happen like that. It probably won't ever happen. They're preteens now. He started off getting a bond with his grandson when he was a baby. We would go over to his house like every other month or something like that. But then we moved out here when Junior was 2. And that's when we kind of had an idea that he had something going on, because he would not ask for what he wanted. He would grunt. So that's when we started doing his testing once we moved here, because in Chicago they don't have things like that. But you can't just plop him down into a situation just like me. You can't tell me we're going to go on a cruise in, say, the next year and expect me to pay a down payment every month or so, have clothes ready for said cruise, have luggage bags that we can put the clothes in by said year. That's not going to work. It's not going to. I don't have a 401k. I don't have the necessary things in line that's gonna help me get that thing done. Plus a cruise. That's a boat, right? That's water, right? None of us really swim for real, right? Cruise. They have foods. When they cook their foods, they're planning their meals according to what people usually eat. Autism played into that situation. Can you imagine? No. Crowds, can you imagine that? Okay then. I'm not going on no cruise. I walked off the block onto, we're going around the block. I'm going to come through the house the back way, but then walk back to the porch so I can go in. Or then again, wait, Michael Sr. might be outside in the back, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll go back this way. I don't know yet. Mike Sr. might be outside in the back. So I'm just going to go back the other way. But I'm just, bro, woe with me. I know a lot of my videos sound like that. I'm starting to get cold, so I'm probably going to go in the house this time when I go back to the house. But he's probably going to be very upset that I put this one up, but he started the shit, and I'm supposed to just when I get ready to blow up, now he's mad. And remember, it all escalated because I asked him, what is our 11-year-old eating for breakfast? Is she eating breakfast? Who's going to prep it? He's mad because he sees me making my food instead of asking her what she wants and making her food first. He usually takes care of that because usually I use that time to, myself use the bathroom. You don't know if I'm peeing or pooping. Myself putting on clothes. because it's spring, but it's just now turning spring, so some mornings it's still a little bit like winter weather, so I have to double up. Give me time that I can get my clothes on and get Junior's backpack and coat out, so when he's done brushing his teeth and eating his breakfast, whichever happens first, I can put on his coat and his bag. He can wait outside for his bus. Now lately, Michael C. has been asking the kids if they want him to come outside and wait for the bus with them, because whatever. He's trying to initiate some other thing to bond with them with, or something, I guess. I don't fucking know. Playing these tit for tat games. Like, this clip here is already 21 minutes, so I'm going to end my vlog today because I already have multiple others. I'm probably going to have to break it down at this point, because I started last night with picking out the clothes because I thought they were going to school. I gave Junior his shower because I thought he was going to school, which I understand why he would stay home, because he has a fever. Because every year, in certain points of the year, like every 3 or 4 months, as the weather is changing from winter to spring to summer and whatnot, he gets allergies from the pollen, maybe even dust that's in the house, you know. And so, yeah, that bothers his nose. It gets stuffy. He also has the postnatal drip. It's very different. And sometimes he gets better. It's a hit and miss when it comes to taking his medicine because of autism. So that's that. He will take it, but sometimes you have to con him into taking it. Sometimes you have to basically, like, threaten to take something away from him for him to take it. Make jokes about it, around it, for him to take it, you know. So I get it. But do the rest of them? No. Not even the people that he lives with, which is stupid beyond, like, it's crazy to me. But yeah. I'm probably going to put this by itself and then put the rest of the clips that I did from last night and up to before here by itself. And this is going to be today's vlog. Those are going to be today's vlogs. You get a 2 for 1. If you feel like you want to give some feedback, go ahead. I'll respond to you. Now, I'm not going to be all cheesy about it, because that's not me. Never has been, never will be. I'm not going to even ask you to like the video, because obviously you're interested in the video because you clicked on it. If you're new here, you can subscribe, because I need that. I have other videos and more to come. Remember now, my life is different. It doesn't go smoothly. I can wake up cheerful in the morning, and by the time the day is over with, not even the day is over with, by the time the morning routine is done with, as you can see for today, it can turn into this. Or some days it can go correctly from start to finish. Now you never see all the way to 9:30 at night, but I usually stop around, say, 2 when Junior comes home from school, and we transition into doing homework and eating dinner. You guys don't see that part, but usually a lot of things, as you can tell by this vlog here, by this story time here, a lot of things have happened to me throughout my life that my outlook on life is usually not all smiles and sunshine. Usually it's not. You're gonna find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. No. It's not. Okay? If you don't like that type of scenario, then don't watch and don't subscribe. But yeah, I'm done.